Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Seed Explorer. This is Thrallish, and today we're going to be checking out this awesome seed that I like to call Desert Village Temple Ravine, question mark. Why am I standing in the middle of a jungle? Well, this is where you spawn in this wonderful seed. For those of you who are just joining us for our Seed Explorer videos, this is kind of a series that I decided to start up because when I get bored in Minecraft, I just start loading up new seeds and exploring what's inside them. I just think it's a whole ton of fun to see the random generation that Mojang and their team have put into this awesome game. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into this here seed. Oh, and one more thing, I will certainly let you know when I'm about to give out spoilers. Right, so let's get into this. As you can see, we spawn in a jungle, as I believe I said before, and jungle spawns are always awesome. There's just so much going on. It's a little intimidating. There's food all over the place, but they don't give you a lot of food bar, saturation, whatever it's called. You spawn right next to this little pool, which is just kind of cute. You know, I like it. So anyways, one more thing that I wanted to say. For those of you who haven't checked out the content producer Waddles before, you should really check him out. He's doing an awesome series called Overgrowth, where he lives in a jungle, and it's in the 1.14 snapshots, so he's playing with pandas, etc., etc. You should really check him out. Waddles, Wattles. He's pretty awesome. Anyways, let's get back into it. So I'm just floating above spawn right now. Spawn's about right there. And as you can see, jungle goes on for a while. And then off in that direction, which I believe is the... Which way is that? That is the south, is a desert. And the desert is exactly what we want to check out today, folks. Alright? Because there's something in the desert, as you can tell by the title of this video, that just blew my mind about this place. Alright? So let's go check it out. So once you break into the desert, there's really not a lot going on here until you see this village off to the right. And this village has a desert temple in it, right next to a savanna biome with an awesome spire with a ravine running right through it. Now, I kind of like to, live in the lore of, or live in the life of lore and fluff. So what I like to think is, this desert temple was here, and these villagers have decided to, build their village around it, and then this awful catastrophe happened, and there was an earthquake or something, and somebody's house got crashed down into the bottom, and this ravine just came right between the town. It was awful. Awful for everyone, wasn't it? It was terrible. You're a nitwit. You can't remember any of that anyways. So, this is the coolest stuff about Minecraft, right? Is the random generation that just... Why wouldn't the random generator put a desert temple with a village right in the center of it, with a ravine right in the center of it? I mean, come on. That's just ridiculously awesome. And for some reason, this guy, well, it was, the natural disaster that made it so this person can never leave. You're stuck in there forever, man. I'm so sorry. Anyways, yeah, this is just one of the coolest things I've seen in Random Gen for a while, and somebody make a Let's Play out of this, because this would be awesome. Let's go down here. I think there's a guy stuck in here as well. There is. I'm so sorry. There's literally no exit for you. Not that you want one, because it'd be kind of treacherous down here. There's lava and, all that sort of stuff, and I'm sure. Now, instead of going south at spawn... Uh-oh. Got a little fire going on over there. Instead of going south at spawn, you can go, I believe this is west. Is that right? God, I'm so bad with directions. East! You can go east instead. And you get this little pocket of savanna here, which is just super neat. Savanna is one of my favorite biomes because there's not a lot in this game that is orange. And putting an entire block in that is literally just orange is just super neat. Now, if you take stripped acacia logs, or achacha, or however the heck people want to say it, you can actually make giant carrots and, troll your friends and put carrots all over their world. And in this tiny little savanna biome, there is a underwater ruin that's decided it no longer wishes to be underwater. I believe, if I remember correctly, this is the only structure. Is that right? Yeah, it looks to be it. Which is just kind of hilarious. You'll have Drowned, of course, hanging out, and there is a chest over here as well. For those of you who don't want to see the contents, stop watching now. But there's, some wheat, axes, not so much going on in there. Wow, there's a lot of lava pits setting this place on fire. And something that I love in savanna biomes are these plateaus here, because it gives you kind of like an early game place to live, and because it's half in the jungle, it's got all these vines growing in it. This is actually a really good little starter cave. So, in this seed we have, the desert temple ravine town, and we also have this neat little savanna right inside the jungle, humid and hot, dry and hot. So multiple places right near spawn where you can live, and of course, you can always just decide to live inside the jungle if you want. I just want to pop into some of these caves and see what's going on down in here. And this might be the part of the video where I decide to take a potion of night vision and see what's going on under the ground. So if you are not into spoilers, you should stop watching now at this point. I'll be going underground under the savannah, under spawn, and under the desert ravine temple town. Say that 5 times fast. So I've picked our pool right next to spawn, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to game mode and spectator, and we're gonna plop right underground here. There's honestly a lot of caves near spawn. I mean, a lot. This is over here is one of the largest intertwined cave networks I think I've seen in Minecraft. Unbelievable how many different caving systems there are in here. And if you're an explorer and a caver like I am, this will keep you occupied for a very, very long time. Off to that Way direction, you have obviously a huge abandoned mine shaft going on, and that's off towards the desert by the looks of it. Yep. So if you decide to live in this jungle and you want to go caving, you're set. Your life is complete. Doesn't look like there's any dungeons nearby, which kind of sucks. Having that issue in my Let's Play series at the moment, I just can't seem to find a dungeon anywhere near where I want to live. But hey, such is life, so let's go check out that savannah now. Say jungle living is not your forte, you want to live inside a cave in the savannah, well, let's see what you got going on underneath you. Really a whole lot of nothing. This is a pretty blank area, which would be kind of cool for a strip mine. You won't be able to, or won't be interrupted by ravines and caves every now and then. But if you go a little further into the savanna biome, that's where you find that, or one of the abandoned mine shafts, which is, always fun to explore. You can get some loot here and there. I don't see, are there any spawners here? It doesn't look like it. Well, that's unfortunate. But still, there's a lot of cave to keep you occupied, and I always love these areas here. Just the big empty nothingness of the abandoned mine shaft. But yeah, oh, there's a spawner. And it looks like a zombie. All right, so there's some XP for you. A little bit under the savanna biome, a little farther away from where we wanted to go, but still, that's not too bad. So that is the small savanna off to the east of spawn. Let's go check out that desert village now. So here we are at our desert village with our little temple and our ravine, and if we pop our head underground, first thing we find is another spawner. I believe this is a zombie spawner. It is. So a great source of XP. Oh, a little nugget of iron sitting right over there. That's kind of neat. But yeah, this place is actually kind of empty. Much like the savannah area, this is a huge void. Like, literally, that's the void. But I think you know what I'm trying to say. There's really not a lot of caves going on here, which is a little lackluster. But if we decide to skip on the other side of this here ravine, not too far away under this savannah is another abandoned mine shaft. And this one is much larger with, as you can see, a lot more spawners and dungeons in it. I believe this is a zombie, yes, and this one is a regular spider. Yep. which is awesome, absolutely awesome. And then in here, obviously, there is a cave spider spawner somewhere. There it is, over here. And I believe there's one right over here as well. Yes, there is one right here as well. So, you know, those little locations will definitely get you enough XP, and the zombie spawner over there, wherever the heck that went, I think it's back there somewhere, will get you enough rotten flesh to get you trading with these villagers and get a nice, you know, trading hall going for your survival, whatever. But yeah, that's what's going on underneath this little village here. Well, there you have it, everybody. There's our awesome little village, temple, seed, ravine town in the desert. This is just one of the, like I said, one of the coolest random gens that I think I've ever seen in this game. Just absolutely ridiculous how this all just randomly generated together. I wonder what the probability of that is. If anybody's good with Minecraft random gen and could tell me the probability of a desert, temple, village, and ravine all spawning in the same spot, I would be interested to know. But there you have it. This is episode 2 of Seed Explorer. I'm going to have a ton of these going on. I think I'm going to start branching into, you know, seeds that would be pretty cool for SMPs, or seeds that would just, you spawn and holy cow, there's a mesa in front of you now. You know, stuff like that. Just random awesome things that Minecraft would give us. Oh, sorry, little villagers. Oh, that's not going to feel good at all. Huh. But anyways, until next time, this has been Thrallish, and we'll see you guys in the next video.